What is up everyone, Northside here, and I realize it's been 4 months, I think January, since I posted my Mod 22 single target and AOE build. So this is an update to this build. I won't lie, it doesn't deviate a lot from the previous video from January. However, some tweaks has been made into the companions, etc. We are gonna dive straight into it. As you can see, this is my AOE setup. We are going to open the character sheet and dive straight into it. As you can see, that I still don't have band of air because life is too short. Joke aside, I have real life issues that I had in the last couple of months, but that's not the point of this video. I simply don't see me farming for that ring. The ring is very good. Now on to my own build. We're going to start with the ability score history. Everything is in strength and charisma. Why strength? Strength because stamina regeneration and physical damage boost, and charisma because of forte and recharge speed, of course. Now, as you can see, I kept my power, accuracy, and combat advantage. Power and accuracy because of my feet over penetration here, and that's obvious. I will get to that later. But we're gonna start with the gear. I'm still using Orister horns for more critical strike, as you can see here. Blessbone Devil Ribcage, of course, for more critical severity and critical strike, and I am using Risk Guard or Precipitation. You can say that I'm overkilling on the power, however, I am still using upper pack brands of the Inferno, which are stamina dependable, as is Lionheart Greatsword and Swordknot, and I do have 5000 power coming from there. I am not always full stamina, very rarely, and that's where the Risk Guard or Precipitation kicks in. Otherwise, I could use something like Spike Defender One Bracers, etc. Regarding the weapons for AOE, I'm using Lionheart Greatsword with the Artificial Modification Relentless Slash, as you can see here, enhanced one. On the Swordknot, you can see that I'm using Enhanced Combat Advantage, Enhanced Critical Severity. You can use whatever you want. That's all up to you. We got some recharge speed and some goodies, but I'm just using critical severity because I just use it, and that's it. Regarding the boots, I'm using Fairy Steps. I'm mostly a solo player. I don't play a lot in the parties, maybe in the randoms or just publicly queuing. And these Fairy Steps have ability to increase my speed when I don't have any teammates for 7%. If I'm in a party, I get 4000 power, but that's off the point because when I'm in a party I am using Wasteland Wanderers, as you can see here. That gives me combat advantage and it is increased by 5%, as you can see here. Now on the right side, the artifact that is still Demogorgon's Reach and Hard Swine, as you can see here, is giving me +6 strength, a nice critical strike and forte. As I said, don't have Band of Air, and I do have several boss rings, but they don't do me any justice, so I'm just using 2 diamond rings of Spite, and that's about it. As I said, I'm still using upper pack bands of the Inferno. There is a nice shirt that you can use actually with a combat advantage. However, I can only speak for my class, so I won't get too deep into that. The pads are worn pants of the Scout. They give me critical severity, awareness, and 1.5% movement speed. Why I'm emphasizing so much of the movement speed is because I have 50.8% movement speed, and movement speed is important. More movement speed, less stamina drain. However, it really depends on the situation. So that's regarding the gear. My artifacts are of course Demogorgon Reach, and I still am using the journals, as you can see here. They are still working good for me. Now regarding the enhancements or enchantments, we have Citron enchantments with accuracy, Amethyst enchantments with combat advantage, Jade enchantment with critical strike, and Garnet enchantment with power. Utility is actually Forte, Garnet enchantment. All defense enchantments are Garnet enchantments with defense, and we got stamina bonus because we can never have enough stamina as barbarians. Poison Thorn is my main weapon enchantment. I don't even switch to other two because they are useless. at least in my case. And we have Devil Precision and Rage of Flames. Now Rage of Flames giving 5% flat bonus to the damage, and we have Devil's Precision with 5% critical strike and accuracy. Now this can be changed for the trial if you're doing things like that, or for this area you can put something for the dragons, and that is also very useful. So this is all about the enchantments. As you can see here, we are going to switch to powers now. My main AoE power at will is Relentless Slash, of course, with the modification, and Breath Strike just as a finisher is being used if I ever use it at all. Now regarding my encounter powers, you can see I'm using Roar, Relentless, Not So Fast, pardon me, and Bloodletter. Now why I'm using Roar and Not So Fast is just to get my Gouge as fast as I can, my Battle Rage, and I can use then Relentless Slash and slash the enemies in front of me, AoE wise. So regarding the feats are the same for the AoE and single target. Relentless Speed, we have Blood Spiller with high magnitude, we have Over Penetration, bringing me back to this, as you can see here, and also we have Steel Slam and a Relentless Battle Rage. Regarding the actual class features, Trample the Fallen for the mobs, and which can be controlled, of course, and Steel Blitz never leaves my plot. So Steel Blitz is very important. Regarding the boons, Guild Stronghold boons, power, defense, and I usually use movement. However, if I need to get somewhere fast, I just switch to utility mount speed bonus, and that's it. The PvP is irrelevant at this point. Campaign boons, I'm not gonna go through all of them. You can pause the video. You can see that what I'm using, how I'm using, and I hope you can compare that to your own character, and you can just like simply straight up copy this. It won't matter if you're on the level I am. Now, companions. I'm using all Berkab for single target to reach the caps. Regarding the equipment, we got Mythic Companion Enhancement here. We got Guiding Light Talisman of the Companion, Silver Talisman of the Companion, and New Tarnished Emerald Talisman of the Companion. Now, regarding the companions itself, that's really debatable. I'm gonna admit I'm too lazy to switch, so I just leave the bigger they are. Black Dragon Insight for more critical chance. Golden Cat Instincts for combat advantage, even though I'm using an augment, it doesn't matter. Barbarian Shaman Wisdom for power and combat advantage, and Neverwinter Night Discipline for more outgoing damage by 7.5%. Player enhancement is Redemption. When I'm soloing, it heals me enough to survive and not use the stones or anything like that. When I'm playing in party, it's Acute Senses for more combat advantage, and that's it. I always use Acute Senses, and that's pretty much it. So regarding the mounts, mount power is Divine Intervention to push enemies away from me, well, the ones that are still alive, and I'm using Ferocious Predator with 2250 power and critical severity, as you can see here. Now regarding the stable, you will notice that I'm using legendary necklaces. At will powers do 4% more damage, stamina gain increase 4%, I do 1 stamina, recharge speed increased by 4%, movement speed increased by 4%, and rough faster diamonds drops increased by 6%. Now regarding the powers or insignia bonuses, I am again lazy, and I'm using 2 world inspirations because I simply switch from summon to augment and back and forth, so I'm not really gonna change that, and it doesn't really matter because everything dies so fast. Combative maneuver is for the combat advantage. Also, when I switch to summon companion, assassin covenant, gladiator guile, and that's it. I would advise you, if you're just using an augment, to switch to some other actual useful bonuses, and that's it. Now let's check out the rotation, or how I clear the mobs really fast. Know your mobs, don't let them flank you. Roar, relentless slash, and they're dead. Now, granted, I admit these are the mobs. These mobs are very, very weak, as you know. So we're just gonna attack. Know your mob, know your mob. So I know this Drake is gonna come after me. You can see that I used one actual blood spiller, and that's it, and that's all there is to it. Now, regarding the single target, it's quite simple. I'm just gonna say that regarding the companions, if I'm using the summon companion, it is Mystagogue or Succubus. I know they're expensive, however, I do use them. For single target, it's Pseudo Dragon. Regarding the Owlbear Cub, I mostly use Owlbear Cub, and that's it. Mystagogue is quite powerful, as is Succubus also. Pseudo Dragon is for single target, and that's pretty much it. Now, regarding the single target, I simply switch to Frenzy, Indomitable Battle Strike, and I sometimes leave Trample the Fallen, but usually it's Barb or Raging Strikes or Steady Rage. So it really depends. I do use Mirage Graceford and Mirage Swornot for single target, and that's a fact. Other than that, you just switch to Bounding Slam and you're good to go. Also, for the single target, I switch to my, like I said, Wasteland Wanderers here, and that's it. So, if you have any questions, shoot in the comment section. This is just an update build, how I play through the game. I mostly play solo, as I said, and that's pretty much it. And thank you for watching. Shout out to my channel members, and Northside is out.